want you to stop making this $5,000 mistake right away. Right now, most of us are hiring ISA, inside sales agent, to help us qualify leads. What if I told you that there was a system that you could actually leverage on to actually generate you more profits? Right now, humans are actually slow, but right now, if you have an AI agent helps you qualify leads, book appointments. So I'm going to show you how this works immediately. I'm going to show you a platform right away that helps you qualify leads and set appointment for you into your calendar. All you have to do is to come in and upload this. This actually works for service-based businesses, for small, small business owner, or for small businesses right away. So I want you to actually look at this immediately. So we are going to type on Voice Genie right away. So we're going to type on Voice Genie. So I do have an account on Voice Genie. So yeah, I do have an account on Voice Genie. So you're currently seeing Voice Genie AI right here. Okay. So we are going to click on the website so that we can see what this platform can actually help us do. Right. So now this is on the Voice Genie, Voice Genie page. So you can look at the industries this AI actually operates on. So this is very cool, and you can see the integrations and the use cases. So this we can actually use Voice Genie for so many use cases, like the lead generation, qualification, in lead generation, the customer support, and AI receptionist, a feedback collection, so many on. So even an abandoned card recovery for payment reminders, and call follow-ups automation. And this is why I love, because this is what we sell mostly to our clients. Okay, so I found this platform a very, very interesting platform. Okay, so you can see the integration. You can actually integrate these systems when they are built on Voice Genie, or maybe integrations like Zapier, go high levels like 11 Labs, Hotspot, so many and so forth. So you can see the industries it actually operates on, which are very, very cool for me. You can see that for car dealership, the number one is real estate, service, and this is where we are niche down. So this is where we currently sell AI systems to. So it's very, very cool. So too much of blabbing. I can actually click and show you the pricing though. So we're just going to look at the pricing. We're going to take a moment to actually look at the pricing. So look at the pricing. We have a trial, a starter, and growth and elite. So for the trial, ideal for businesses that are just getting started, do not know much about automation. You can actually subscribe to the $50 plan. We have the starter plan. It has, maybe the starter plan comes with a 1,000 minutes per month, and the growth plan includes the 2,500 minutes per month, and the elite plan includes the 5,000 minutes per month. So this is very cool. I haven't made a video about this system, so I'm about to show you the secret sauce of what the system can do. Okay, so it has an add-ons, like a lifetime add-on. Maybe if you have subscribed to any of these plans, you want to add more. Okay, you want to add, maybe if you add extra, if you're on the $50 plan and you add an extra $50, that's you're going to times it. You're going to times it, like per what it comes with. So it's going to be more for multiplication. Okay, so too much talk. Let's get into the app immediately. So if you haven't signed in, so I request you just sign in immediately. Like, you can click on the trial button. So I'm going to click on login because I already used this on my account. So I'm going to, so we are in. So right now we are in immediately. You can see how the Voice Genie homeboard looks like. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we're going to create an assistant. Okay, so these ones right here are the the template that was created from Voice Genie directly. You can actually just come in and edit the assistant and claim it. Okay, but right now we want to actually create a new assistant. So right now I'll be creating an assistant that helps real estate agent qualify leads immediately. So we're going to click on create, and once you click on, we're going to give your assistant a name. So we're going to type Manes. I always love maybe giving my assistant Manes, and the company name maybe should be later. I can just leave that, and we're going to create an agent. Okay, so the agent is being created. So we're going to hold on. So the agent has been created right now. So as you can see that once you create an agent, you can see it right here under assistant. Okay, so once you create it, our agent is using GPT 4.1 mini, which is the model is using, and the language is English. And you can see that this AI agent has no goals, no specified goals. Okay, so we are going to click right here and edit this agent. So we are clicking it immediately. So right now, once you click it, this is the prompt you're going to see. You're going to see the configuration settings, the sample of prompts you want this AI agent to carry on, carry instruction on the, script. So this is where the AI agent, like, this is the main brain source of the AI agent. This area is very important. This area depends on how you make your AI agent perform tasks very, very, very well, and very specific and straight to the answer. Okay. So right now, what we are going to do is we're going to remove these prompts out. So you're going to create a prompt. Now, if you don't know how to actually create a prompt, this is actually easy for me. All you have to do is to head to ChatGPT or Google Gemini, because these are the two most strongest AI agents you can actually use. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to head to cloud immediately, or look for this real estate, company that we can actually build this for. Okay, so let's move to ChatGPT straight. So we are on ChatGPT. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to move to ChatGPT. You're going to search on ChatGPT. Now I have ChatGPT here, which is actually fine for me. but I actually want to use Gemini because Gemini is fast. Gemini is all in one place, so it's going to be easier for us to actually tap on Gemini. So let's go on Gemini. So sorry for actually gearing you guys down here and not doing what I was to do. So we're going to go on Gemini. Sorry, this is not the spelling of Gemini. Gemini, yeah, I know most of you know Gemini. You play with Gemini, but I'm telling you that Gemini is cool for building AI stuff. So right now we are going to sign in on Gemini. You can see Gemini here. We're going to click on Gemini straight. Now, once you click on Gemini, Gemini is now going to log into their home dashboard where you can actually build a fine and cool, AI agent. So we are waiting. Now we are on Gemini right away. Okay, so my Gemini hasn't loaded fully yet. So we are on Gemini, and you can see that Gemini just released a Nano Banana Pro, and it's now available on Gemini. Very, very cool. Gemini 3 is out. So okay, so it's very fascinating for us. So I'm just going to reload this again a little bit, so it can just reload faster, so that we can use this immediately. Okay, so right now we're going to give a prompt to Gemini to actually generate us a knowledge base that we can actually add to our AI agent, and a script, and an information that this AI agent is going to be performing tasks on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to this website called, I think, Synchron. I think it's Seascape. Yeah, Seascape Lombok. Lombok. I don't actually know, but we are going to see this. I'm going to click on it so you can look at them right away. You can see that they just have six Google review. The real estate agency is in Indonesia. Very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this website. Okay, we're going to copy this website. Yeah, we're going to copy it. Now, when we copy this, we're going to go head back to Gemini, okay, and give Gemini an instruction based on this, but it's going to take a lot of time, but I think it's going to take 5 minutes of our time from this video. So we're going to do a deep research. You're going to head down here, click a deep research. Now, then you are going to paste the link right here immediately. So this is how it looks like, though. It's not actually a short URL. So we're going to tell Gemini to, please give me this, give me an information an information from this website. Yeah, from this website, a full a full report report from the website. Okay, so we are not going to do that immediately. So I'm going to choose the model this AI agent to actually act on very, very fast. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go on Gemini 3 Pro. So I think this should be very, very fast for me. Yeah, so this should be very, very, very fast. So we're just going to click on the tools and make sure this is on, quite frankly, um research. Okay, deep research is there. So we're going to hit click the button immediately. So you see, we're going to wait. So you can see that it's extracting and it's discovering, it's summarizing and resorting the content for us from the website immediately. So let's just sit and wait for this to actually generate us if web report for the website. So you can see that it has given me an answer of a website information request and report. So you can see what it has given me. Okay, so what is going to happen is we are going to enable this to actually research on the website and request and report and give me a web formed created report. Okay, we're going to now click on start research immediately, and it's going to start immediately. So it just opened a canvas straight ahead. Okay, so we are seeing it immediately on. So it's showing the thinking. So actually this might take maybe let's say 2 minutes to actually do this. Okay, because we want a web formidable knowledge base for this AI agent. Okay, you don't want, some of the time, you don't want to copy and paste website URL on this agent. Maybe sometimes they might have limits on the level of URLs you can actually implement on their system. So what we do is that's the shortest way to actually do this. This is going to gather every report maybe in a Google Sheet or in a Google Doc straight immediately for you. So you can see that it's actually going into many websites, searching many websites, and it's now analyzing the results. So you can see that it's analyzing the results. You can see everything that is happening behind the scenes. Okay, so you have to wait for this to actually generate us a way to do reports. So it's actually generating our report. So you can see that it's creating our report. We just have to give this, agent a sec, because this is what I love about Gemini. Gemini is so flexible that it can help you do so many things like research, create well-to-do reports, go inside and try to extract every bit of data and information from every website that needs to be extracted immediately. So you can see that this is actually done. So you can see the comprehensive investment report analysis of Seascape Lambo properties. So well-to-do report. So let's see on this report, you can see what it did. So you can see both the URL, the sources that it's used to actually generate us this report. So what is going to happen is we are going to export this to a Google Doc. Okay, we're going to export this to a Google Doc straight ahead. So what we're going to do is we're going to export it to a Google Doc straight ahead. So we are waiting immediately. So you can see our web, our web scroll, URL now turned into a well comprehensive report, now landed in a Google Doc. So this is very, very cool from this. Right now you can see how it, tried. I think out my internet, though I'm gonna find a way to actually fix this immediately. Then you can see the value of this immediately. So what is going to happen is we are going to copy this, or we are going to download this immediately and head back to Google Gemini again. I want you to actually watch the magic of what this AI agent is going to do. So what we're going to do is we are going to try to copy this. We're going to copy this, or we are either going to, download this and go back to Google Gemini, upload it on Google Gemini, and tell it to create us from this document a well concentrated, information or information prompt that our AI agent is going to carry on, like more like a system prompt. So we are going to download this report straight away. So we're going to download the report. So let's find a way to download it. So we're going to download it in a PDF form, and boom, we're going to have our report downloaded straight ahead. So we are now going to head back to Gemini. Okay, we're going to head back to Gemini and go for a new chat, or we can still, continue on our chat. So what I'm going to tell Gemini is we are, going to, yeah, yeah. So what is going to happen is we are going to, instead of upload the file here immediately. So I have uploaded, we have actually uploaded the document. So it's been uploaded, and we're going to give it this a very constrained prompt straight ahead. So I'm going to give it a very good constrained prompt. So we're going to tell it, okay, please make a very comprehensive AI, AI, VA, which is AI virtual assistant. Let's put it AIVA system prompt out of the document I sent. Okay, and I sent, and make the name of the agent Manes. I think it was Manes we named it. Yeah, we just make it Manes, and the company is no, Manes, and which is, let's say, which is a lead qualification agent. Qualification. So this is not the best prompt, okay? I know I didn't prompt it to it, but this is for the sake of this video. I want to actually do everything much to actually round up. So what we're going to do is now we are not going to, click on send, okay, and see how it generates. So you can see that it has actually helped us generate a VA for our AI agent. So you can see that you are managed a specialized lead qualification agent for Seascape Lombok Properties, an independent real estate broker and investor, or investment facilitator focusing on South Lombok real estate in Indonesia. The primary goal is to, help, people. But right now we're just going to copy this and paste it on it. So we're going to copy everything right here. I think just everything right here. So yeah, we're going to copy it here, and we're now going to move it back to Voice Genie and paste it here. Now you see that all those things took us maybe 5 minutes to actually do. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is either you want to change the model, you want to change to Gemini Flash, or you want to change the language, maybe the AI agent to be answerable to any language, or you want to configure it more. You want to enable a multi-language support where the AI agent can speak additional languages. But right now we just want only English, and we can also, the speech to text provider can be DeepGram or Azure. We're going to choose, but for now, we are not going to do that. We are now going to configure the accent of this AI agent. So this shows how flexible the accent should be, and the model you choose. So right now it's on 11 labs, so you can configure the accent, and it's going to load variables of accent you can actually use, maybe from Africa, from US, from yeah, from Europe, from Asia, any accent that is possible to use. But right now I think it's using Jessica, which is a female. But right now this is, so we are going to enter a goal. So I'm just going to head back to Gemini and say build, okay, create me a goal for the, sorry, a goal for the AI agent. AI agent. So it's going to create a goal for the AI agent. So let's see the final prediction for the goal. I think it's too long. Okay. So I'll just say this is the goal. Okay. So you're going to copy this right here. I'll head back to Gemini straight and look at it immediately. Okay. So right now you're going to save the script. Okay. Now you save the script immediately. You're going to check on general. You're going to name it C right? Right. We're going to name it the, the lamb. I think, yeah. Seascape, Cape, yeah. Seascape Lombok, right? We actually done. So sorry, I didn't get any response from you. So this is what the AI agent is going to say. Maybe if the lead do not, answer fast to the question, so it's going to re-engage with an attempt of saying, sorry, I didn't get any response. So this is what it's going to say in the conversation when the conversation is going on. Then on the calling, when the AI agent is calling, it's either going to do two things: hang up, or it's only going to leave a message. Then we can increase the duration of our calls from the AI agent. Then we are going to check on the action. So this is what I love about this, because it allows your AI agent to be very, very flexible in capabilities. So what is going to happen is you're going to create custom actions. The AI agent can actually book meetings straight into your calendar if you're using calv.com, and the AI agent can send SMS. So you can just click here and send more SMS. Okay, you're going to add you are going to add new SMS. Okay, you can add new SMS or use your existing one, but we have no existing one. So when you want to add new SMS, you create the template of the name of the SMS. Okay, we are going to create. Then we are not going to add so many. You're going to add in the message that should be sent, and you're going to add a trigger phase. Maybe if the person, or if the lead in person is interested in some certain things, then when it's done, it's not going to send. And it's maybe a trigger of, if the call ends, the SMS is going to be sent to this user. Right now we are done. Then if the lead wants your AI agent to transfer to a human, then it's not going to do that. Then you're going to add new numbers immediately. So you're going to add numbers like this, where you want the AI agent or the AI agent to transfer the call straight to a human in the back end. So you can see, you can just write the name, the description, which does not act like the trigger, and the number that it should go to. So you can put your number here if possible. Now the most important thing is actually the knowledge base. Okay, so we haven't actually selected a knowledge base here, so we need to actually select a knowledge base. So it's not actually selected, and your post call analysis. Okay, so we are going to head down to the knowledge base here straight ahead. So yep, we're going to head down here straight ahead. Now we're going to create a knowledge base. Now you're going to enter the name of the knowledge base. So I'm going to say C scope, yeah, C skip, right? Sorry, C skip Lombok, yeah. Then we're going to add a real estate company. Now save it. We're going to save it immediately. Now once we save it, we're going to click here, right here, to edit our knowledge base. And once you want to train your knowledge base, so what you're going to do is click on train, and we're going to go more on PDF. Remember what we did in Google Gemini. So it's what we are actually going to do here immediately. So we are going to upload our PDF file here immediately. So all you have to do is to head down to this, you know extract that Google Gemini gave you. We're going to upload it here immediately. So you can see that it's uploaded. Now the document is successfully done. So you can see it's going to train train on the knowledge base. So the train is completed. Now we are not going to head back to the assistant. Now we are not going to head back to assistant. Now we want to call this assistant. Now once you call this assistant, it has two modes of calling. Is either you use the native dialer or the web calling. Now on the native dialer, the assist we are going to call the we are going to call through our phone number. You can actually change number based on who you want the assistant to actually call. So when you are testing on the native dialer, the native dialer allows the assistant to actually call you, more like an outbound call, sending you on calls. But when it's on the web dialer, you actually have to call the assistant yourself. Okay, so right now we are going to start a call test. So this is a test. So this is my phone actually here. So we are going to watch, hold on, and see if this actually makes a call okay for us. So you can see the assistant is calling right away. So we are going to click open this. Hello. Hi, Maliki. How are you doing today? I'm fine. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How can I assist you with your interest in Tesla bought real estate investments today? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to actually invest in a land property. So I actually, submitted my name and my, phone number on the lead form you had on your website. Could you please share a bit about your investment profile? For example, are you looking for aggressive growth with hot? Yeah, yeah, I'm looking for an aggressive growth. Thank you for submitting your details on our website, Malik G. Do you know what the best investment options for you? Yeah. Thank you for sharing that you are an aggressive growth investor. For your profile, I recommend focusing on off-plan freehold assets in the high liquidity Client area. These properties maximize potential price appreciation, and we strongly advise using our turnkey project facilitation service to mitigate construction risk. Some target assets for you could be Manuka Villas, or Manuka Villas. Oh, detailed information on any of these options? Yeah, yeah, I love that. I love that. So yeah, yeah, I love that. So you can see how Manes called me. So you can see how the real estate agent VA called me immediately. So you can see that this can actually be implemented into real estate agent system. This is what we have been implementing into the real estate agents. Okay, so not just real estate agents, not just real estate agencies. This is what we have been doing for real estate companies right away. So if you're a real estate agent or if you're a service-based business owner, a small business person, and you don't want to lose lead, you don't want to lose every bit of leads that signs into your lead form immediately, just DM me the word AI agent on my Instagram account. I left my Instagram link in the description below and my email in the description below for any business inquiries or if you want to actually test this AI agent yourself. So if you want the exact system, all I want you to do is to DM me like I told you before in my Instagram and I will actually send you the exact AI system. Okay, so please, I want you to subscribe and like immediately and share this video. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next video.